welcome back to my channel. Welcome to those that are regular viewers, and welcome to those that are brand new. If you are, hit that subscribe button. That would be amazing if you could. Today we are back with multiplayer and Assetto Corsa Competizione, and as you can see, we're going to be at the Nurburgring with my favourite BMW M6. And yeah, what we're doing is we're just coming out the pits. We're just warming up the brakes and tyres, and then as you can see, we're starting the beginning of our hot lap. See how we get on. Come around the final corner, give it a tiny bit too much throttle, straight into the barrier. Yeah, just got it a bit too wide, clipped the gravel at the back side, and yeah, unfortunately that turned the car in. So a bit of cosmetic damage to the BMW there. A couple of grand to have those replaced. So yeah, back again, back into the pits, get the hammer out, straighten up the bodywork, and yeah, back out again just to try it. Bit of a last gasp effort really this time around, simply because we have, as you can see, 3 minutes and 15 seconds of the clock, so we're pretty much only going to get one lap in. So as you can see, we start the lap with 1 minute 26 seconds to go. Got a Bentley to the right there, that's not going to be too much of a problem. Break down into the first corner, first gear, accelerate away, and then take this left-hander. Car sort of temperatures and everything. Oh, we've got a stranded Ferrari there on the right hand side. Everything seems to be working all good. PSI is all good. Taking a bit of the curb on the right, not too much on the left, because you'll just don't want to invalidate the lap. Come up, brake hard. Got a BMW in the gravel on the left, just slightly run a bit wide. Again, now we're back up the hill. Got two cars ahead of us, not sure if they're going to play a part. This fast left right hand corner. Yeah, we're going to have a bit of an issue with the Lamborghini that's on the racing line. We shoot down the left hand side. Not too much of an issue, although to be honest, he probably really, given he was slow, should have just backed off a bit, but there we go. So not really sure where we're going to end up at this rate. Coming into the last couple of corners now. Got this left right chicane, quite quick. Take a bit of the curb in. There we go. Still don't know really where I am. And then a final corner, making sure I don't mess it up this time around. Accelerate hard. And where are we going to go? We go first. First, right at the last minute. And yeah, so we are now at the start of the race. You can see multiplayer at the beginning, and the formation lap still doesn't work properly. So yeah, we're basically third at the start of the race now. Speed limiter still on. Managed to get back up to second, and we are away for a 15-minute race here at the Nurburgring. Just past the Nissan GTR, but we've run far too wide into the first corner. That's my mistake. Just forgot about the cold brakes and braked a bit too late. So yeah, we are now having to chase down the Nissan GTR. We've got a bit of competition from the Lamborghini behind us. Some of these names are going to be quite difficult to pronounce, so bear with me. But as it's multiplayer, all credit due to those that I'm racing against, and I do apologise if I had your name mixed up. So yeah, we're currently second. Nissan GTR at this stage in the race, I have no idea when it comes to my sort of pace and how I'm going to deal with it. I'm sort of keeping with it, but you know, from past experiences with all different sorts of games, that you know, initially you could think that you're on par with them, and then literally they just shoot off, and you'll never see them again. So coming up to 3/4 of the way through the lap, we're not doing too bad. We've lost the Lamborghini behind us, so now that the timing screen has sorted itself out, we'll call him Sebastian or Seb Guterman, who is ahead of us. So he's the one at the moment that we're going to be racing as we come into the chicane. Philippe behind us is going to be in the Lamborghini, although looking in the rearview mirror he's kind of disappeared, but we're keeping pace with the Nissan. So 13 minutes to go. There's no pit stops or anything like this. This is just pure racing at the moment. PSI and tyre temperature's good. We're just starting to creep up behind the Nissan, trying to work out again, like kind of with all these games, where I'm best at. As he runs quite wide, going into this sort of really slow sort of S-bend, trying to avoid that curb a bit, because on the right hand side of that curb it can unsettle the car. So at the moment we're just sort of seeing that sort of in the sort of sector 2 side of things we're about even, I'd say. But at the moment, yeah, we're absolutely pulling away from everyone else. So what I should say is, on the top right hand corner of the screen you can see my sort of safety ratings and things like that. Now this is pretty much the only race I can go into at the moment. My rating is really poor, and the reason behind that is due to the YouTube videos that I do. I could try and or have an idea about racing someone, and I'll do 2 laps and then get taken out, and rather than just carrying on, I'll stop it because I need to restart the recording and I'll restart the race. All of that has massive effect on your rating. So I'll probably, in the space of one race, for a lot of you guys who play this game, I might have to do 10 just to get some decent footage that I can put on YouTube. It's something like that. That has a massive negative effect on your rating. So unfortunately I can't play most multiplayer server races. Unfortunately it won't allow me in, so I'm having to build up all my ratings again and actually go to town on just, yeah, not trying to do too many YouTube videos and coming out after 1 or 2 laps. You know, I have to sort of knuckle down, and a bit like this race here, just getting on with it, trying to improve it so that I can enter more online racing. I am we'll call it a gentleman driver, shall we say. I don't like smashing into people, and I'll respect anyone on track. I'll give them room and everything, and so I want to be playing those games and I want to be playing those races, and at the moment I can't do so. In this case, you know, we'll see how we go, but with 10 minutes left, hopefully you can kind of see the type of racer that I am. I'm not the quickest in the world, but hopefully over the course of this race you can see how we get on. Still got Seb in the Nissan ahead of us. The Lamborghini is now just 9, well, yeah, he's losing ground to us quite a bit. We've got at least 10 seconds on him, and that's just increasing all the time. The Nissan of Seb is really giving me a run for my money. I do like chasing down people. I'd rather be behind than ahead. Feeling the pressure is not great, so I like to chase down people. As you can see, we're coming into the sort of sector 3 of the track. I've sort of gained right back up onto the back of the car. Car sticking to the track really well. You get the odd twitch from the rear as it tries to break away, but with the steering wheel you can really control that quite nicely. Again, trying to look for a decent braking point. We've gone a bit too deep into that corner, braked just a bit too late. But again, it's so even at the moment between me and Seb. It's got a tendency to run a bit wide into that corner. Again, trying to avoid that. Trying to allow the car running out a bit wide onto that part of the circuit. What I have noticed with the BMW, or maybe with the setup that I've got, is the power. The power that I've got, I can easily get back up onto the back of him on the longer straights. So if I can get close to him on the start-finish straight, there's a good chance I can put it down the inside going into the first corner. The slight other issue we got is with just under 8 minutes left, is our back marker is going to play a massive role in the outcome of this race, because it's so tight. You can see now I'm gaining on him again. I think he's slightly got the acceleration out that corner better than I have, but you can see I'm starting to just reel him in on the power as we go into the chicane again. Yeah, and the last thing you want is a back marker to destroy the race that you're running in. But on the other hand, at the moment I haven't been touched. I've not touched anyone, and I'm hoping that my safety rating will be improved. Right onto the back of him now, just remembering my braking points now, making sure I don't overdo it. Just see that it's almost a case of who's going to slightly mess up first, who's going to just cause a slight error. So again, he runs very wide into the corner, trying to see what we can do now. Yeah, we're really starting to gain on him, but passing at the Nurburgring is quite difficult, and I don't really know where I'm going to be able to get close enough to get past him. He runs very wide. So we go down the hill now, coming up to the hairpin. We're not going to pass him here. Both even on the brakes. Now I'll have a bit more power. Although he pulls away, I'll have a bit more power now as we go up the hill. See how we go through here. Quite even. Slightly starting to pull away. See how we can do into this left-hander here. Takes a bit of curbing. I've got a lot of curbing as well. Car very twitchy out of that corner. Don't quite get the best line out of that. And now we've got this long drag down to the chicane. Again, this is where I'm already starting to build the confidence. I'm really pushing Seb now. He takes the chicane pretty well, as do I. Into second. Not really going to do anything here. We're just too far away. Just over 5 minutes now. The lap not the best. A bit slower than my fastest. He runs a bit wide into that first corner. Again, just trying to see what we can do. Come on, we're just trying it all. I'm running wide into that, but luckily it's not affected me too much. I'm still up on my best time. Take a bit of the curb in, allow the car to run a bit wide. We are now 15 seconds clear of Robin. He's now third. Still up on our time. So, yeah, sort of at this time it's like with just over 4 minutes to go, just trying to work out how on earth we're going to get past Seb. We're just sort of swapping best sector times. Again, a lot closer, so we should, by the end of this corner, be right up behind him, just with the power. But it's not going to be enough to break down the inside and take him. Better on the brakes there. He's a lot better in this corner than I am, I've noticed. And then we go down the hill, but I am closer this time around on this lap. See the power. It's almost like you've got DRS. Over the curbs. Try not to unsettle the car too much. Just running wide a bit. Just getting onto the grass. He's got the acceleration away. Don't think we're going to be able to do anything into the first corner. Although it's half tempting, but it's just, as I say, I'm that type of racer. I'm just not going to be stupid about it. You know, I'm biding my time, seeing what we can do. Just over 2 minutes to go. Got a back marker coming up. Another Nissan GTR. So is that going to help him? Or is he just going to get in the way of both of us or one of us? It's one of those tense moments where you just don't know what he's doing because he is slow. Seb looking to try and work out where he's going to go. So Jerry runs wide. Oh, he's knocked out the leader. We've taken the lead without touching anyone, but certainly that back marker, Jerry, has totally destroyed Seb's race. That is really unfortunate for him. And to be honest, it's now destroyed a really decent end to the race. There was just no need for that. And, as we get it, yikes, we get it a bit crossed there. Now, for me, I'm just now thinking to myself with about an hour, I wish, 1 minute 40 seconds to go, that, just all about pacing it now to the end. Don't push it. He's got to pass, and we've only got another lap or so, and we'll be home and dry. But yeah, this is the thing with multiplayer, isn't it? Is that you got people who see you come in, they move out the way, and in these circumstances, he didn't do that. He's gone wide. He's then come back onto the track, taken out the leader. And yeah, so Seb now 1.5 seconds behind. I'm not pushing as much as I did before. It's the final lap, so it's just a case of just trying to nurse the car back home, not braking too late, and just trying to keep Seb behind us. You can see it's just role reversal now. He's trying to chase me down. And yeah, it's just annoying. It's just annoying, these things. But on the other hand, I am possibly literally about half a lap away from winning this. My rating is going up, which is good, and my pace is going up, so that's also good as well. You're only a handful of corners away now. I'm not too bothered about my lap time and how off the pace it is. It's the win that counts. Seb now second behind us. Luckily no DRS. But he is gaining, but as I said, I'm just trying to pace it. He's pretty much just got this chicane coming up to try and send it down the inside. And I don't think he's going to do it because he's just too far away. Good through the chicane there. Into the last corner. He's proper behind us now. Half a second. But I'm about to take the wind here in Nurburgring. And there we go. So we did win it by default. Yeah, we did. But there we go. So there we have it. Thank you for watching. More videos to come soon. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and any comments you want to make, please do post them below. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. And Seb, if you're watching, if you ever come to the UK, I'll buy you a beer as an apology. Until next time, goodbye.